Good morning. Just gonna jump straight into it. Um, I'm looking forward to another day. In all honesty. I need to talk louder. The same as last time. I'll be doing roulettes throughout the first bit, just for XP sake. Go back to... I'm going the wrong way. Sorry, doing something. Ah, there you are. I've been doing some investigating of my own since we last met. I believe I found our lapis. The girl's name is Arabella, daughter of one Master Uguramu, a prominent member of the East Aldenar Trading Company. Her eyes and hair are a most exceptional shade of blue. Her beauty is the talk of the Sultana. Her purported beauty, I should say. See, none have actually seen the girl. Apparently, her father is overprotective. Some say that the maiden has never set foot outside the family's well-guarded estate. But all this is about to change. Rumor has it that the girl is to be wed. And not just to anyone, mind you, to the heir of the Ugea Consortium. The formal announcement is yet to be made at a commemorative feast, to be jointly hosted by the two family businesses. The venue is Costa del Sol, where preparations are going on as we speak. Word on the street is that the bride-to-be will be making a rare public appearance. It is here that the thief intends to strike. I couldn't be more certain of that. Piqued your interest, have I? My sources tell me that the bride's father is already in Costa del Sol, overseeing the preparations. This is one scoop I'm not going to miss. You're welcome to come along. Costa del Sol. Prepare. We're not worried about that at the moment. You're not one of my associates. This banquet is for invited guests only. If you have business here, be on your way at once. I think I misread that. Beg pardon, good sir. My name is Ellie. Hey, Ellie. Reporter for the Mithril Eye. If I might just have a moment of... Ah, yes. That two-gill sensationalist brag. I read your tiresome spree about the self-styled phantom and his letter of challenge. If you have come to tell me my daughter is in danger, I can assure you that your concern is entirely unwarranted. I have not kept my Arabella safe this day to see her whisked away from me by some fly-by-night rogue. I have spared no expense in securing the best protection that money can buy. Vast blades of the Gabera, an elite unit of the most lethal swordsmen in the Sultanate. They say one of them once caused a man's heart to burst just by looking at him askance. The moment they set eyes on the would-be thief will be his last. If the thief is obliging enough to allow himself to be seen, or do those goggles serve some purpose other than making them utterly ridiculous? Consulting Inspector Bryden, your reputation precedes you. And what, pray tell, would you propose? I have promised some of the wealthiest men in the realm that my daughter will be attending the festivities. To renege on my word would have dire implications for the family trade. My proposal is one that entrusts the investigation to me. The thief will be in shackles before the banquet commences, and it will cost you not a whit of precious skill. Ooh. Very well. Let us see if your reputation is deserved, but consider yourself warned. Greater fortune than you will ever know. Sorry. Greater fortunes than you will ever know hinge upon this banquet. I will not tolerate any disturbances. Such touching concern for his coin purse. If only he could muster the same for his daughter. But do tell, Inspector, after he slipped under your nose the last time, what makes you so confident that you can catch our thief this time around? A man may boast 1,000 faces, but he has but a single modus operandi, and it is painfully obvious. A letter of challenge, a precious treasure whisked away from its rightful owner in broad daylight. This tells me that our thief is an attention seeker with supreme confidence in his abilities. Doubtless he means to target the maiden using the same methods to abscond with the treaty. Even now, the fiend is in our midst, having assumed the identity of someone who will be in a close proximity to Miss Arabella at the feast. I have already narrowed the field. Arabella's betrothed, Venice, would be an obvious target for our thief. So too would his father, Morgan. Yelto Nolter and his wife, Diana, the guests of honor, will give a toast to the couple's happiness. Both will be standing close to the stage where the bride-to-be is set to appear. Needless to say, we cannot rule out Guguremu himself. Finally, we have Nuanha, the steward of Guguremu's estate, and Miss Arabella's personal attendant. All the key players, save for the Lapis maiden herself, have assembled in Costa del Sol. Doubtless the phantom thief lurks among them, face concealed, gathering information and planning his course of attack. Right there. We'll begin our questioning of the suspects immediately. Should you encounter any suspicious individuals, you can report back to me at once. Hildebrand Manderville, I could smell the stench of idiocy and incompetence from a mile away. The pleasure is all mine, contriving Inspector Bryden. Forgive me for not revealing myself sooner. I was simply conducting a bit of preliminary undercover. Yet, to see through my ingenious disguise with such ease, Yes, I dare say your powers of observation rival even my own. Be not, friends! Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have arrived to defend the maiden's honor, as only a Manderville man can. He does realize there's still a fish on his head, doesn't he? Good Inspector, I realize we have not seen eye to monocle in the past, but a fair maiden's virtue, mayhap her very life, is at stake. From one gentleman to another, let us put our differences aside, yes? I would welcome your assistance in this case. Me assist you. Aren't you a funny man? Oh, it makes no matter. My plan is so flawless that not even your bungling, oh, sorry, my nose is blocked. Bungling can interfere at the same time. I fucking can't say it. If you wish to assist me, you may do so by keeping watch over the husband. In the meantime, I have a promising lead to investigate. I shall return before the banquet begins. While I know this may be asking much, do try not to do anything to in my absence, will you? I'll speak with you, but not here. I will be waiting for you outside Costa del Sol. Come quickly, for we do not have the luxury of time. You come, excellent. With that buffoon suitably distracted, we can get to more important matters. But before we proceed, what might I call you? An unremarkable name, but it will suffice. Now, answer me this, Luna. You were there when the Phantom Thief, guise of Lady Durilla, stole off with the treaty blade. Was there anything about our first disguise that struck you as particularly noteworthy? Perfect mannerism. Intriguing. And most would point out the sheer physical perfection of the disguise down an eye within. A thorough inspection of the mask left behind at the scene revealed a tiny prism sewn into the fabric. It is this stone that allows him to change appearances at will, and yet, like you, this was of secondary concern. From movements to mannerisms to that utterly obnoxious personality, the thief did not merely look like Lady Rose, he was her. Such a feat could not be accomplished by magic trickery alone. We are dealing with a clever and thorough criminal. Not content to rely on his ample powers of disguise, he studies his target closely before assuming their identities. He emulates them utterly and completely, that not even their closest friends or family would detect that aught is amiss. All the key players have arrived at Costa del Sol 3 days ago. When preparations for the banquet began, this would afford our thief more than enough time to study his would-be target. And yet, some disguises are more challenging than others. Put yourself in the mind of our phantom man. If you were the thief, whose identity first assumed? The brass plate. Precisely. Clearly you are far less useless than that bumbling inspector whose company you keep. Strong in number, few in word. Able to come and go as they please. A fearsome reputation to scare away anyone who would We drew near enough to realize something was amiss. An ideal entry trusted us. Deducing as much, I made point to question brass blades in the area. Little to my surprise, I learned there was one man who had not been seen at his favorite alehouse for 3 days. Our thief has not made a habit of wanton murder. Doubtless, the poor man is likely naked in a ditch not far from here. In addition to general security, I have the dungeon. This shit timing. It'll happen. Where are we going? Oh shit! Let's see. Got traps, man. Assuming that's level 1. Alright, sorry, I don't think anybody. Time to fight the monkey. Gorilla. I'm gonna turn up my game a bit. I don't want because it's useless. that's too loud, let me know. Let's turn it up so I can hear a bit better. Because I'm currently using my speakers instead of headphones. I've had a really bad ear infection recently, and it's not cleared up yet. I'm allowed to wear headphones. Get that bit out there. Ugh. To general security duties, each of our aides has been assigned. You serve as a bodyguard for one of them, or one or more of the guests. If the man can tell us of his assigned charge. Black is not answer with current identity.
What?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Oh. Oh,
Called Aaron, and he wasn't awake. And then I saw a little thingy from the server, and I was like, hey, maybe he isn't here, and he wasn't. But you were here, and I was like, oh, cool. I'll come say hi.
Hello. Well, hello.
Hi. What you doing?
Sorry?
What you doing?
Live streaming. This fucking microphone. Just
Wait, you're live streaming?
yeah,
Wait, on what?
on Twitch. Look at the notifications chat. I just put it in there.
Wait.
Thief would not have had time to carry the unconscious. I'll canvas the immediate area in your search on the app. Busted it. Okay.
So you're live now?
Yes.
Damn.
Thank the gods, please, free me from these chains before the snippers eat me alive. Yeah, now, tell me all that you can remember about what happened. Try to be brief. We just arrived at Custer's Soul, had a briefing of sorts. Master Guguru gave us our orders, who we'd be looking at. Had a mind, tour the area, get my bearings. Next thing I knew, there was a thwack on the back of my head. When I came to, I was here, stripped to my skivvies. Much to the grin of those of us who have to look at you. You say you received orders from Master Guguru. Who was to be your charge? My memory's hazy, but one was Morgan, father of the groom. The other was Lalafell Jen of Limsa. Yalto Nolto. Now try your best to remember. Were there any other guests to whom you were ordered to interact? Come to think of it, yes. There was also a steward, Nuanan. I was to review him and review with him and schedule events. Well, discuss the protection and key supplies. That's all. Walker Ultimate. Thank you. For an incompetent fool, your testimony has proven astonishing. I shall see this man back. and in the process of some new clothes. After which I shall return to Costa del Sol to continue the investigation. Go ahead of me, for the love of God. Just make sure that it doesn't cause too much trouble in my absence. There you are. There you are, friend. And not a moment too soon, for I was about to commence my investigation in earnest. Tell me, is your and the inspector's ride and the avenues of inquiry bear fruit? Margaret Ultimate, I heard you say. This does not surprise me, yes. I had considered them all exceptionally suspicious from the very start. With the Lapis maiden in danger, we cannot afford a moment's delay. I, Hildebrand, shall have our thief in shackles before the inspector returns. Fear not, friend. The inspector shall not be none the wiser. If he had hoped to nab the fiend him for himself, he should not have simplified the task for me so. There is one of the suspects standing suspiciously under the canopy over there. Just you wait, friend. I shall rip the mask from your face and reveal to you that you... This is not gonna... Stand back. May we pursue Colonel Mastermind. The merest slip of the tongue could put our case nay. Our very lives in danger. But have no fear, Miss Ellie. Ready your quill that you might record my every word as I employ the time-honored art of parley, handed down from Manderville men of ages past, to reveal our foe. I can think of a few topics that my readers less than your blathering. Let's catch the thief so I can have my... Memory Inspector, I have brought my quill and journal too. Your adoring fans won't miss a word. This is why you're my favorite assistant, Nashu. Now behold, as I ensnare our prey with a web of words leading to his inevitable demise. Ooh. Good day, Master Gugarum. And a fine day it must be. For you most of all. Allow me to offer my most heartfelt congratulations on your betrothal to the enchanting Arabella. What is this nonsense? Arabella is my daughter, you... Who the seven hells are you, anyway? Now hold your chocobo, Gugaremu. I recognize the lad. This is Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Come to save the lovely lass from the clutches of the phantom thief, have you? I reckon we owe the man our gratitude. Phantom thief, all the dash of rot if you ask me. That said, my betrothed must be quite the beauty. We have such rumours told about her. Perhaps she's worthy of me after all. Pigs use an unusual degree of confidence in such an effete, fashion, bound youth, suspicious. He's a damn sight easier on guys than you. Man Vanice, ever calm in the face of danger. Surely his father's son. A worthy heir to the Brigade Consortium, and a worthy match for my daughter. Yes, I foresee many years of prosperity for our family. Or family, I should say. Which reminds me, Master. Arabella asked me to convey her gratitude for the golden clasp she sent some months ago. It has not left her next. Oh, that little trinket? 'Twas nothing. Tell your daughters, the greatest treasures of the realm will be hers, once we are wed. Okay. A time-honored Manderville art of parley. You'll be sleeping with the fishes now, and Morgan not spoke up on your behalf. That said, nothing about the interactions between the three struck me as particularly unnatural. Let us not rush to conclusions, Miss Ellie. A gentleman fancies a more methodical approach. Yes, everything is proceeding according to my master plan. Whoops, I was supposed to be taking notes, wasn't I? I sought only to earn the trust of the families before confronting Yolto Nolfo, and Lowenheim, who have aroused my suspicion from the start. Come, we have thieves to apprehend. Wow, that was quick. Do this before I get too far into the battle. us! Seriously? I'm so soon. Fuck off. No. Bullshit. Whatever. Provide some DPS. Oh god, you guys can't reach this guy. I'm glad I blocked that this. Both. I don't even know if it's a kill, I haven't. Oh, dude. Not die there. I think I'll break this cable. He did it. Anyway. I've not seen your faces around here. With the East Aldenard Trading Company, are you? Why, yes, good sir. Very much with them. Somebody would say we are the East Aldenard Trading Company. Oh, pleasure to meet you, do tell. Is the Lapis Maiden as lovely as they say? Yeah, um, Banana here is no slouch herself. But like me, she's getting on in you. No offense, intended. Oh, but where are me manners? Yalto Neltos, oh, for the Bruguer Consortium. And this is me wife's son. I look forward to my many profitable dealings with you and your moons in years to come. I dare say this wedding and the joining together of our family businesses couldn't be happening at a better time. What with all manner of fell beasts and beastkin taking aim at our wares. Why, just the other day, a shipment of imported foodstuffs was waylaid by the Mandroga, Mand, Mandragoras. There we go. Mandragoras. Nasty buggers, a lot of them. If I were 20 years younger, I'd dice some of them up myself and make a salad out of them. Have you heard of the Mandragoras? But of course, I once spent a year honing body and mind with the fist of Valgar. My fellow monks and I would shed several hundred metro what's a day, and your food stores were occasionally the ruthless band of rogue vegetables known as Mandragoras. Would it kill you to read them? I fear some lot there. Rumor has it. Ah, yeah. They're not, they'll not rest until every fruit or vegetable harvested for consumption has been freed from captivity. Why, they struck at the larder here just days ago. Our supplies were decimated. Fear not, my lady. I was able to arrange for an emergency shipment to replace this. It arrived safely some time ago. Settle down. Forgive my wife. She's always saying how meat is bad for a figure, and with that, I'd best go prepare. Carry on, lads. Probably none of those were three wishes. At the least, but we must not give up hope. This tea of many faces, have the luck. Where there is a will, a gentleman shall find a way. Come, Nash. We must move quickly, or the Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. Speak so fast, Inspector. Sign of a quick mind, I'm sure. Now, where was I? You, the Lapis Maiden. I'm not sure that captures the intended. But this is no time to be standing around. Inspector Bryden will be back any moment, and he's not the type to suffer. Quite sorry, Miss Ellie. Fortunately, I have a plan. Let's investigate the foodstuffs of Buster Lewishard's spot. If we find any contradiction in his testimony, we can consider the man our prime suspect. Inspector Bryden will be back before. Come, Nashu. This is no time to delay. Well, they just sit down here. Crates of assorted foodstuffs and a veritable host of luscious looking coconuts. It appears that our man Lionheart's cats. I don't know. No? Why would you think I had lunch? Because of what? There's nothing to put in it. Are those explosives I spy concealed among these coconuts? Perhaps I spoke in haste. It would appear that we found our phantom thief after all. Oops. Oh, those are mine, Inspector. I was looking for a place to set them down. You see, now those coconuts were looking awfully low. If there's some there. Yep. Oh no. Actually, I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna go to the toilet. Actually, far be it from me to cast doubt on your choice of hobbies, but what in the name of the 12 would possess you to bring your creations to an investigation? Well, they were so helpful in jogging your memories at one time, and I just thought, doesn't mean you won't be needing. Does this mean you won't be needing this piece of driftwood either? What have I done, really? And now it's safe for me to return. Sorry about that. Your enthusiasm is remarkable, not sure, but in this event, I fear it's somewhat misdirected. Now, get the driftwood down over there and concentrate on taking your notes, like route assistant. It's almost fortunate that County Inspector Biden is otherwise occupied at the moment. Were he, sorry, were he to chance upon this scene, he would veritably vote in red. Now, let us dispose of these for an errant ember, send us all to a fiery demand. Uh-oh. Don't look now, but someone has returned from the at the absolute worst possible time. You two were high on the suspect and staying out of trouble yet. The inspector will have a fit if he sees you. But Miss Ellie, should Inspector Broden come upon these explosives, consequences will be even more dire. Lord and I will see to the inspector a wide berth of this beach. You two just get out of here and be quick about it. Quick thinking, Sully. Come, Nushy. We shall return to your creation once Inspector Broden has been led safely from the scene. Investigation calls us. We must each cry. Starting to get a headache already. Only fucking one quest in. Two quests. Dick. There, Hildebrand has managed thus far not to destroy anything. Consider me something almost resembling impressed. Indeed, but enough about Hildebrand. Her and I have been waiting to hear your latest theories. We should go somewhere quiet and... An excellent idea, Mr. Yes. That spot just over there by the crates should suffice. There, of all places? But surely we could find somewhere more scenic. I am not here on vacation. I am here to solve a case. Besides, we cannot afford to have our conversation overheard. That junky little beach should afford us some welcome privacy. Yes, Inspector. Privacy. Indeed. Shit. Bloody hells. Don't worry, Luna. I'll figure out some way to lead him clear of the bombs. Dick. If you insist, Victor. Through the questioning of a brass blade attacked by a quarry, I have identified the 3 individuals most likely to be our thief in disguise. Witt, Morgan, Yalto Nalto, and Lornhart. The 3 of us shall split up, and each of us keep watch over. Are you 2 listening? Of course. We are. Beg pardon. You look unwell, Miss Allen. Perhaps you were right. I too feel a chill wind blowing. Perhaps we should continue our conversation. But there is no need. Wait here. I shall build us a fire. Methinks the inspector has taken leave of his senses. The chance of locating suitable kindling, very short, is infinite. Blah, blah, blah. Here we are. This piece of driftwood should serve perfectly. And as fortune would have it, I just happen to have a flintstone on the... There is no cause for alarm. It is not blood that courses through the inspector's veins, but ice. I could not fathom a series of events that would lead such a calm and composed individual to lose the firm grip of that fiery torch. Everything is proceeding according to my mouth. Could this be another challenge from the fiend? You should surely jest, Inspector. It looks nothing like the usual card, see? Doubtless it's just an idle raving of some madman. Perhaps so, but we must exercise due caution. Ah, there are 2 more pages. Give up hope, here many faces will laugh. Not the lapis maiden alone. It is more direct than his previous challenges, but there can be no doubt as to the sender. But what is this talk of another victim? The final page holds the answer. Page. County Inspector Bryden will meet a fiery... Uh-oh. God damn it, Nush. Yeah. I do apologize about the BR back, double BR back screen. Somebody kept fucking interrupting me. Oh, through the feed. But how? Uh, let's just call it reported intuition. Are you hurt? A ringing in my ears, but otherwise no worse for the wear. You, you have my gratitude. Hildebrand Manderville, were you able to learn aught of the fiend who made this ignoble attempt on my life? I exhausted every effort, Inspector, yet I fear our quarry proves ever elusive. Excellent. I might have died of shock if you had. At any rate, our foe has revealed himself as no mere thief, but a madman who will resort to cold-blooded murder. We must rebuttal our vigilance, lest others come to harm. Vigilance? Yes, vigilance is the order of the day. What in the name of the gods? Thou's teeth. Those vegetables cost a fortune, and they're ruined. Agent of inquiry, more like agent of injury and incompetence. You are to replace the supplies that you used to pay before the banquet begins, or I will see the entire lot of you rot in jail. Out. You know, the fiend's artless attempt on my life has been thwarted. Sadly, your food supplies did not escape unscathed. Master Gugarubu bids that the damaged ingredients be replaced with all speed. Good gods, this is no thief, but this is a madman. As for replacing the ingredients, I fear that will prove a difficult task. This crate contained imported vegetables of considerable rarity, you see. Vegetables that are in particularly short supply these days. But with the mandragoras at large, even if I were to place the order immediately, it would likely take days to arrive. I have heard of that fell ban. Tell me, what manner of vegetables did they steal? The rarest was an import from the Far East. I do not recall the name, but it very closely resembled the Eosian dragon pepper, save for its colour, which was a purple. Methinks you just worry too much. The Lewin Heart, our course of action. We need only storm into the den of these overgrown weeds and steal your precious purple dragon pepper. Right back. I would advise against that, Inspector. These are no ordinary mandragoras, but rather a bloodthirsty band of killers, given succulent flesh. Even the brass blades of Gabera proved unable to. Oh, formidable foe indeed. Were only the brave soul in our midst, with a want for taking on fearsome enemies, with not a shred of concern for our own well-being. Rise, friend. They speak to me. They say, I, yes I, shall vanquish these rogue vegetables and deliver the purloined goods back to their rightful owner. You truly are a godsend, adventurer. One of Cinema of the Yellow Jackets has been charged with defending the roads from the Mandragoras. If anyone would have knowledge of their current whereabouts, it would be him. Without those ingredients, Master Guru Rama is like to cook me instead. Please, friend, you're my only hope. A gentleman would never let a lady face danger alone. Let us away to Limsa together. I'm gonna wait for the game to catch up. Half a bell too late, as were we. To hear the poor merchant tell it, no sooner had we opened his cargo hold to check on a shipment of vegetables, than did an onion turn on him, preaching bloody murder. Fled his own vessel in sheer terror, he did. By the time he came to his senses, it had set sail without him. The merchant left for Elaport, hoping to recoup his losses. If you have a mind to go after the culprits, you might lend an ear. Is the thrill of the chase invigorating, friend? A ferry docked by Fisherman Bottom will carry us to El. Let us swiftly be on our way. Could do that. I will do that. It will be cheaper. Don't sneak up on me like that. I thought you were a feral turnip. Turnip. The murderous eggplant, or something like that. Something like that. Think I jest, do you? You'd be singing a different tune if you shot a tomato juice. Almost took your eye out, as it did mine. By the time I'd regained my wits, they'd already set sail with me ship and me livelihood. I'm ruined. Ruined. If I never see another bleeding onion, it'll be the end of me days. It'll be killed. He'd most say it. The mandragoras are a nasty lot. They're right pain in the ass to farmers and provisioners the realm over. But let me tell you, friend, that ain't the least of it. Freeing their fellow prongs from our larders and tables is but the beginning. The bulbous black guards have a far grander scheme. Revolution. Madness, you say? Take a ferry to the Isles of Umbra and see with your own eyes. A veritable vegetable kingdom where eggplants and turnips rule with an iron fist. Muscle-bound fellow with the dim expression. I could swear I've seen his face somewhere before. It ain't the undead overlord that fancies himself a gentleman inspector. Which would make you, could it be, the adventurer that bested the thieving duelist in single combat. Well, bugger me, then call me inspector. Tell me, is it true the duelist travelled with a demon bird whose crow could split the heavens? But that's neither here nor there. Look, I don't know about you, but I ain't so keen on the notion of calling a bloody tomato your grace. And that's the fate wherein if you don't nip this revolution in the bud. And I mean literally. As we speak, mandragoras are planting themselves a whole army of their own kind on the Isle of Umbra. You'd be doing the whole realm a favour if you could go there and uproot them before the harvest comes. Many a case have I solved in my day, but I have not matched wits with sentient plants before. This should prove quite exhilarating. To the Isle of Umbra! Sure. This one. Whoops. Friend of my pursuit of Manderville has led me beneath the surface. Yes, they must be down here somewhere. can't start the next one. Because this will pop again in a minute. Fucking... All the fucking around, aren't they? Finally. What's it? That wild, wild ritual chase was a pleasant diversion. But it is time we return to the case. Now, there must be some clue that yet eludes us. The peppers have changed colour. What's this? Peppers that possess the power of disguise. Oh? I just one must needs investigate. Striking shade of blue, quite far from the purple that Blue and I described. Perhaps we recovered the wrong crate. But look here, Inspector. The crate is clearly marked for Castle Costa del Sol. How curious. Did I say purple? I meant a purplish blue, or a bluish purple. The two colours are really quite similar, when you think about it. These peppers have a most distinct. No man could reasonably mistake it for any shade. Unless, of course, he was wearing a very particular sort of eyewear at the time. It's as expected. The goggles have provided the key cracking the case. With speed nudging, the fiend must be brought to justice. Oh, please let me. If I can finish round reward Manderville today, that would be nice. Very nice. Then I can. Next time we can do. I'm not doing story content. I really want to, but I'm not going to do story content until I have got my headphones back on. I've still got a couple weeks left until that happens. Sorry, I need to read. For pilfering a process of blade, threatening a maiden's virtue, and untold crimes against the law-abiding citizens of Eosia, I, Hildebrand, agent of injury, inspector extraordinary, hereby place you under arrest. Put in by a sneak. To the end. Nobles. Let's see what lies behind. Where am I? You. Well, for all the value known, I suggest you come willingly. The gentleman is not given to violence, but should you attempt to resist, it is of our responsibility. scattered skulls. I remember now. I was on my way to meet with Miss Arabella when I must find her at once. Ugh. It would seem that this man wears no mask. The true Lewinheart. I swear on my life that it is so. I was en route to the estate in Wineport when one of the brass blades on patrol approached me. We exchanged greetings, and in the next instant, he turned on me. I fought desperately to defend myself, even managing to drive a kitchen knife into the man's right hand. In the end, though, he trouble for me. Now that you mention it, the imposter was wearing gloves. I knew there was some. There is still time for the banquet before the banquet begins. Knowing our quarry, he has doubtless already assumed a new identity. And yet he could not have foreseen this turn of events. It is unlikely that he had time to thoroughly research his new target. Most importantly, we know that the thief suffered a wound to his right hand. He needs simply return to Custody Sol and examine the hands of all present. Excellent plan, Inspector. While you do so, we shall accompany Lewinhart back to the estate, that we might ensure Miss Arabella's safety. Can't you? Let me guess. Teeth with anger. Then it would appear that our goals are in accord. Make for Custody Sol and await my orders. When the time is right, revenge will be yours. Game is afoot. Now, what mask shall I wear to the ball? That's still not her. Miss Arabella, what are you doing out here? You must return to the estate at once. Oh, Owen, always the warrior. Your concern is touching. I am a woman grown. Besides, I just wanted to see the flowers. Lovely though these flowers may be, they are as unseemly weeds, measured. I'm Hildebrand, agent of Inspector Control Mayor. Please, call me Hildy. The pleasure is mine, my lord. Much have I heard of your deeds. Tell me, are these rumors of a many-faced thief true? I fear they are, miss. But still your gentleman heart. Still your gentle heart. For as long as Hildebrand is on the case, the fiend shall not lay a twisted finger upon you. This I swear on the Manderville name. The gods smile on me indeed. You send such a strong and handsome gentleman as my champion, and yet seem pensive, my lady. Something to tell the truth, this marriage has been arranged against my wishes. I do not love Venice. I have not even met him. He sent me this clasp as a betrothal gift, a treasure for my treasure. Wear it always. I do not care for how beautiful it is. It might as well be a golden shackle. Arabella, you must not say such things. An arranged marriage to a youth you have not even met. Unconscionable. Father says that this marriage must happen. That is for the future of the family trade. Spoken like a true old aunt. But if I may be bold, my lady, would I be correct in assuming that you and your father are not related by blood? Quite so. Father found me amongst the beggars on Pearl Lane when I was just a babe. He took me in and raised me as his own. He took Lewin in as well, though it was a servant rather than a son. You may think father a cold and miserable man, but to me, he is the man who gave me warmth and hope where I had none. I would learn to love Venice, if that will make father happy. You cannot be serious, Miss Arabella. You are a beautiful young woman with your whole life ahead of you. Surely you would not have to look far to find a gentleman with whom you would rather spend the rest of your days? If I have to spend another hour with you, I'd like to lose my wits. But anyway, to return to Custer's Soul and see how the inspector's investigation goes. I as well must prepare for the banquet. Farewell, friends. With maiden's virtue hanging in the balance, Hildebrand would hasten back to Custer's Soul. We've not a moment to lose, friend. The time of our final confrontation with the fiend is nigh. Our foe has doubtless assumed a new identity. But have no fear. Upon our return to Custer's Soul, I shall impure the time-tested Manderville art of parley to cut through the fiend's flimsy facade. It is an art that I would impart to you as well, friend, though there will be time enough for that once our foe is in shackles and Miss Arabella is. No doubt it shall prove as invaluable in your adventures as it has in my investigations. Or failing that, there to entertain you when you have nothing better to do. But I digress. A gentleman must away to Custer's Soul. The fair maiden's life hangs in the balance. Nashi, Miss Ellie, with me! Inspector Bryden, I have seen to the main safety. Arabella will be along soon. How fares your investigation? I have canvassed the grounds, but none of the guests are concealing their hand. How can this be? The thief must be somewhere. Just as her estate, I hear. I suppose we'll find out soon enough if her beauty is really a match for her. There's no time. Without the thief in custody, we cannot risk allowing Miss Arabella to take the stage. But Inspector, Manny and his family will not take kindly to his betrothed's absence. That is nothing of my concern. Besides, doubtless the inspector will be thinking, me? What do you propose? You are the expert in creating diversions. Can't you just knock something over, blow something up, or the like? You know, like you always do. Inspector Bryden, I knew the day would come when you would recognize my many talents. Worry not about Master Venice. Yes, for the sake of the maiden, gentlemen will do what must be done. What must need. The poor sob lacks even wits to know when he's being insulted. Now, here's a task at hand. We must find a way to conceal Miss Arabella's true identity. Not far from here are the servants' quarters. There should be a change of clothes lying about. Perfect. Find some suitable ordinary garb and deliver it to Miss Arabella outside the gate. I shall proceed with the investigation. Reading thread. Oh, is this uniform? Servant's garb? But why? Miss Arabella, if the thief's still at large, the risk of letting you are great. Change into those clothes and promise that you will not leave us. But the ceremony. Father will be furious, and Lord Venice. We are dealing with the man who tried blasphemy to the heavens, and almost succeeded. We cannot exercise enough caution. As for the ceremony, I have entrusted the matter to a certain gentleman. You only concern yourself with your own safety. We should do as the inspector says. Your life is more important than this marriage, or whatever profits your father stands to gain from it. Father heard you say such things. I should have said them long ago, but by not doing so, I have put your life in danger. But besides, we have not one but two skilled inspectors on the case. It will not be long until the feed. You can't hear me because I'm talking like this. I need to talk louder. Or I fucking disable this because it's driving me bonkers. No, wrong one. Okay. That might work a little bit better. We'll just see. Very well. I shall retreat to the carriage. Pray wait for me here. My apologies for the delay. What should I do with my banquet dress, Inspector? Luna, bring Miss Arabella's dress to that bumbling inspector. I dare not speculate as to how he intends to see to his task, but I imagine he requires all the help he can get. Then let us return before the festivities begin. Please tell me he doesn't put the dress on. Ah, you return. Me? I was in the act of formulating a master plan to distract Master Venice at the ceremony. Is there aught I might do for you? Why, this is Miss Arabella's dress. I must admit to some confusion as to what to do with it. But worry not, I shall take it into safekeeping. And with that, I must attend to Master Venice before the ceremony begins. Worry not, friend. I assure you that Inspector Bryden and I have the situation entirely under control. Why not find yourself a seat and enjoy the festivities? Uh-oh. This will be interesting, to say the least. Curses. How am I supposed to find my man with all these people milling about? Friends, family, business associates. It is an honor and pleasure to welcome one and all to Costa del Sol for today's feast, co-hosted by the Bruguiere Consortium and the East Oldenard Trading Company. We trust that you've been enjoying the fine food, fine spirits, and profitable conversation. The Lapis Maiden, if even half the tales of her beauty are true, Venice is the luckiest bastard in the realm. Yolton Alto, signed Anna, honored guests, it's a pleasure to announce the betrothal of my son, Venice, future chair of the Bruguiere Consortium, to Arabella, daughter of Master Gugarimer and East Oldenard Trading Company. The couple would exchange their eternal vows here today, that the happiness that is theirs may usher in a new era of prosperity for one and all. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to my son's lovely bride, the Lapis Maiden, whose beauty minstrels will sing for ages to come. Uh-oh. Damn, you Hindu. You had one job. She's beautiful. Lady, they say your beauty transcends even the boundaries of time. When we are wed, you will want for nothing. The sun and stars, yes. Yes, 1,000 times yes. I am yours and shall be forevermore. What have you done with my bride, you cross-dressing deviant? Not quite what I had intended, but I suppose it serves our purpose. Fear not, ladies and gentlemen, for Miss Arabella is safe and sound. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have but assumed the maiden's appearance to ensnare the vile fiend who would take aim at her life. The fiend who now lies defenselessly before me. The game is up, Manus. Or should I call you by another name? Thief of many faces. Me, the thief? Are you mad? It appears that my masterful deductions have proved beyond a grasp of your mind. Very well, allow me to elucidate. While there is not a soul in the realm who has not heard the tales of Miss Arabella's beauty, there are but 2 men here in Goslar Soul who had gazed upon her lovely visage before today. Her father, Gugarumu, and her steward, Luanheart. As you yourself admitted on multiple occasions, Miss Willis, you were to have your first glimpse of your bride-to-be today. Considering in this light, would you not say that your reaction upon seeing my face was most unnatural? Who else could see through my ingenious disguise? Who could know at a glance that I was not the fair maiden? None save you, ye 1,000 faces. And anyone else here, anyone else with half their wits about them? Whoops! How dare he make a mockery of my wedding day? Guards, arrest that pervert at once. Lock him in the jail and throw away the key. Lowered his right hand. Could it be? Can't believe Hildebrand was right. The man is a fool, but it would have been behooved you to listen to him. Alas, you did not, and what is yours is now mine. That's the thief. Stop wasting your time with that imbecile and arrest him. You came all this way for me. You love me. You really, really love me. Well, that's one way to deal with it. The attention is most flattering, but I have taken what I came for. And now I must away, my lords, my ladies, till we meet again. I hear that the real Venus was found and gagged in a storage room. Truly, Miss Arabella, I am sorry. For what, my lady? The banquet was more exciting than I ever could have hoped for. Vanessa's and father were furious, of course, and our marriage has been called off. But perhaps it is for the best. I would find my own way to make father happy. By living my life as I would live it. It is you, Inspector Hildebrand, who taught me this lesson. Oh, for the love of the gods, somebody find him a change of clothes. But one thing still puzzles me. The thief challenged said he would steal the lapis maiden's virtue. Yet in the end, he only took her necklace. Now that you mention it, Master Guguremu told me about the clasp when it first arrived, engraved with the mark of the sun goddess. It is the most treasured piece of art from the Ruger collection, known by many as Emma's virtue. The maiden's virtue indeed. When the next challenge comes, we must take extra care to read between the lines. Ooh! Have your inspector, it says, made you look. The feed blazes for fools. Give me that at once. When the next we meet, I shall come to claim the victor's spoils. Another riddle. If nothing else, it appears that the thief has abandoned any foolish notions of my assassination. Still, we must ever be on guard. If the fiend attempts murder once, he may very well do so again. Verily, Inspector, I must agree. One can never be too wary when dealing with a murderer. Hear me, man of 1,000 faces. You sealed your fate when you called me out by name. Mark my words. When next we meet, you will be mine. Yes, it was the Phantom Thief who was the phantom. Truly, verily, indubitably the Phantom Thief. Most certainly. Ha 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 ha. This is ridiculous. I mean, I love it, but it's still ridiculous. You'll have to do 4 more experiences with this. You've unlocked the parlay minigame. Entertain yourself as many Manderville man has before you by opening the toy chest in any room. Oh! Well, I guess I'll have a look at that later. In the Colosseum Conundrum. Ugh. The key to the next case is also the key to the storeroom. Be sure not to lose it. Wait, it's a real key and a figurative one. At the same time? Is that even possible? I guess we'll find out next time. I think that'll do for now, and we'll start the next case in the next video. We might do it case by case from now on, depending on how long they are. 3 hours is probably long enough for each video, so I might end the stream and upload the video. It'll be Manderville Part 2 on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to that and look at some of the other stuff there. I forgot to upload all my Monster Hunter stuff. No, I didn't. I did it all. Oh god. But I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye, good day. And yeah, that's not my usual outro. Whoops. Look, I will try and get this microphone situation fixed. I do have a new one over there, and I might be able to get the auto cancellation working better on the new one. So I might get that out tonight and set it up. Alright, okay, goodbye.